Are you looking for the best mirrorless cameras for beginners? In this video, we will look at some of the 5 best cameras on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Canon EOS M50 Mark II. When it comes to cameras in general, you can bet that Canon is one of the top names in the industry. For the best mirrorless camera that Canon offers, it has to be the Canon EOS M50 Mark II. This camera has proven itself to be the perfect camera for beginners. The new and improved EOS M50 Mark II is an attractive, entry-level mirrorless camera for beginner photographers. The camera can provide you with snapshots that go beyond smartphones. Its mirrorless design and compact lens that come with the system make it attractive for travelers and various other types of individuals. It also comes with a front touchscreen that can be very functional for selfies or people that are looking to vlog. The camera sizes up at 3.5 by 4.6 by 2.3 inches and 13.7 ounces if you count the body only. The camera also comes with a rechargeable LPE12 battery. It is powerful enough to take about 305 shots with the rear LCD and 235 shots with the EVF on a single charge. It's slightly lower compared to its predecessors. The Canon EOS M50 Mark II proves that Canon really knows their camera game inside and out. It's the perfect mirrorless camera for beginners, and it's definitely something you should consider getting when you have the chance and the budget. Number 2. Olympus OMD EM10 Mark IV. Olympus is another great camera brand that has jumped on the mirrorless camera bandwagon. The manufacturer is known for its eccentric-looking cameras. For mirrorless devices, the best it has to offer right now is the Olympus OMD EM10 Mark IV. The OMD EM10 Mark IV is Olympus' latest retro-style mirrorless camera. The camera comes equipped with a great micro Four Thirds image sensor that captures 4K quality video. Moreover, the camera also includes a wealth of filters for creative photographers that are looking to get a feel for their creative side. This is a great entry-level camera that can be paired with a variety of lenses. The OMD EM10 Mark IV sadly doesn't have a mic input, which is one of its biggest flaws. However, it is one of the slim models with interchangeable lenses. It measures 3.3 by 4.8 by 1.9 inches and weighs in at 13.5 ounces if we're measuring the body only. The camera can be purchased without a lens. This is good if you're just looking for a body upgrade and nothing else. The Olympus OMD EM10 Mark IV's main attraction is its amazing design and compact body. It might be up to par with other Olympus cameras, but it's more than enough for beginners that want to try their hand at becoming photographers. Number 3. Nikon ZFC. Nikon is one of the top makers of cameras today, and the brand is known for its amazing selection of DSLRs. When the Nikon ZFC came out, photographers knew that Nikon was finally willing to embrace the mirrorless camera craze, and they were doing so in style. The Nikon ZFC is a small APS-C camera with 20.9 megapixels. This is a retro rebranding of the Nikon Z50, Nikon's entry-level mirrorless camera, with additional features such as transfer and a fully articulated LCD screen. Nikon's previous mirrorless camera was adopted from a DSLR camera with reduced features in the name of a retro image. What makes the FC different is that its completely unobstructed full resolution captures stills up to 11 frames per second and 4K up to 30 frames per second. The ZFC's biggest downside, however, is a slow AF system. In many cases, the camera will not be able to find a subject to focus on and will track quite a bit once the point is fixed. It has focus tracking in both photo and video modes and works well in full light, but in dim light the camera has a hard time locking to a single point. The Nikon ZFC is a good camera for many reasons. One of the most important ones that beginners need to know is its good display build and amazing retro design. The display is perfect for beginners looking to explore the world of photography. Number 4. Nikon Z5. What you may not know as a beginner is that Nikon already has a wide selection of mirrorless cameras to choose from. If you have the extra budget to spend, you might want to consider getting the Nikon Z5, which is the company's prime mirrorless offering right now. With the Z50, Nikon brings mirrorless technology to a more expensive full-frame body. It omits some features, especially image stabilization, but still provides a great viewfinder, a surprisingly high-end autofocus coverage, and of course, 4K capture. However, the autofocus system is not as sophisticated as Fujifilm or similar Sony cameras. The good news is that there are a few mirrorless lenses dedicated to the Z50, which make it suitable for beginner photographers and veteran photographers who already have good Nikon gear. The Z50 matches the look of the full-frame siblings, so it might feel familiar for those who've had a hand at a Nikon camera before. The difference is that it shares the same large diameter lens mount, but it's small overall. If it weren't for its pricing, which is almost double that of some of the cameras on this list, the Nikon Z5 would definitely sit higher on this list. It's an amazing mirrorless camera with great features to boot. Number 5. Panasonic Lumix GX9. Last but not the least, we have another big name in the camera industry. The Panasonic Lumix GX9 is a great, handy mirrorless camera that will give you your money's worth thanks to its amazing set of features. The Lumix GX9 is a follow-up to the Lumix GX8, one of Panasonic's oldest mirrorless cameras at the price range. The GX9 is aimed at enthusiastic photographers looking for a compact and powerful camera. This is Panasonic's updated, rangefinder-style mirrorless camera, built on top of the Lumix GX85, which looks very similar look of the Lumix series. This change is done to upgrade the reproduction of fine details, but there is a trade-off in that it also increases the chance of interference patterns in more detailed shots. The GX9's built-in image stabilization system has been expanded to include 5-axis image stabilization. It works in conjunction with Panasonic's lens optical stabilizer to get sharp shots using a shutter speed that is 4 stops slower than other methods.